I am here with Todd Stashwick. He plays Captain Shaw, the captain of the Titan in PICARD series. Yep. Can you tell us a little bit about why you're here in front of Paramount Studios today?
Well, the reality is, I worked on a show that streamed. And back in the old days, when they would do reruns, they used to keep good track of how many times they replayed a show so that the actors, who kind of often work from paycheck to paycheck, we're able to sustain our lives during auditions and slower periods during down seasons through residuals. Now, with the streaming services, there's not a lot of transparency that allows us to know how often something's being watched so that we can make the residuals off of that show. And so we just want, technology has changed, but the contract has not. We have an antiquated contract, and we need to bring things up to an equitable level. How's that?
That's awesome.
For a short answer.
No, Star Trek is obviously an iconic series, and one of the things that it embodies is equality and fairness. Yes. And if you could just reflect on like how it feels to be part of that series, and then also here on a picket line.
Well, there's a member of the family right there, young Jack Quaid. Get in here. We're talking about how what Star Trek is family, right?
Star Trek is family.
So I got introduced to Star Trek because of an older cousin of mine. So my family brought me into the fold. Then you get on the show and then you make a new family.
Yeah.
And then after that, there's two jobs. There's being on Star Trek and then having been on Star Trek. And then you get to meet the fan family, of which I was already a member as a fan myself. So it is about family, and family is about unity, and family is about having each other's back.
So if you could tell anything to the fans who will be watching this, what would you say to them about why you're here and how they can support you?
Oh, man. Well, the people who make the content deserve to have a piece of the pie. Yeah. It's as simple as that. And right now the AMPTP is not being fair, and we need to do something, to say something. So I would say show your support as much as you can. Donate to the Entertainment Community Fund, SAG Fund. There's a few WGA funds out there.
Retweet.
Retweets.
It's as simple as
share,
spreading the support and the love for the people that make the thing that you enjoy watching. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So now, obviously, you guys talked about residuals and how that's affected by streaming services nowadays. Do you have any perspectives on the use of AI and the importance of it and restrictions on that as part of negotiations?
There's very little that we own in this world.
Yeah.
Our faces and
we want to keep our faces and voices.
We'd like to own our
And we don't think this is too much to ask.
Is that crazy? Is that nuts?
I don't think it's nuts.
No. And I think the idea that they could just sort of buy your face. Here's another member of the community coming up.
Yeah.
Walter!
He's a legend.
Walter Koenig, ladies and gentlemen. Hi. You want to talk about the strike, Walter? Come on over. Talk about the strike. It's Walter Koenig.
I am honored, Mr. Koenig. It's wonderful to meet you. We're on the Talking Trek podcast, getting some perspectives on why you're here on the picket line and why it's important.
He's my neighbor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a small world.
Yeah, we just ran into each other in Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas.
Yeah. Why am I here? Because I'm conscientious, because I believe in unions. I believe in this solidarity. I believe in the fact that everybody deserves a shot, and we must defend and support those who are fighting for us.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate your time. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much.